Hey guys, welcome back for another one. Today we're going to be talking about NOVALUX E Primer. So I have a little sample here of NOVALUX E Primer. So NOVALUX E is a thick primer that is really good for smooth surfaces. It's not going to give you any texture like the quartz primer would. This is really for kind of priming the surface, blocking any colors in, and this is really going to be good for any of the metallic plasters that you use, as those tend to be a little bit more translucent. So a lot of times you'll tint your NOVALUX E to the same color as your metallic plaster, and then you'll have good coverage. You want to go over your metallic plaster with a bunch of coats. So as you can see, this is tinted. So you could tint this to match any of your products that you're using. Because NOVALUX is thick, you can actually apply this with a trowel. So that's pretty unique about this product, is that it is so thick that you can actually trowel apply it. The reason why that's kind of cool is because a lot of times you don't want an orange peel look that comes from a roller. So if you're used to rolling paint, you know that orange peel look. You can get smooth nap rollers that minimize this a little bit on a smooth wall, but you're really gonna always kind of get some sort of orange peel. And so by being able to trowel that on, you actually can avoid some of that orange peel look and get a smoother base coat. So for some of these thinner plasters, that's gonna be really desirable because you're gonna want a super smooth wall and you don't want any texture coming through, you don't want any bumps. So sometimes being able to trowel on a primer is gonna be super beneficial. If you don't wanna trowel it on, or maybe you're not super concerned about texture, go ahead and water this down and you can apply it with a roller, no problem. You just wanna apply some water. It's gonna be too thick to roll it on. It's gonna get all really jammed up. So go ahead and dilute this a little bit and you'll be good for that too. So the benefit if you order this from Frenzy Color is that they will tint it to the exact same color. So you can obviously go to a hardware store and get it that way, but it's nice to order it from the same place, tinted the same way for both things. So that way your base coat is looking identical to your top coat. And that's, again, really good for things like metallic plasters or anything that's a little bit more translucent and not super opaque. So for normal plasters, coarser plasters, it's not gonna be a big deal. So you probably wanna just stick with the quartz primer to get the adhesion, but for thinner coat plasters and metallics and stuff like that, NOVALUX E is probably what you're gonna wanna be looking at. So obviously this comes white, but then you can tint it. So we have this kind of like brown, kind of gray color, and we're gonna go ahead and trowel this on because that's the unique part about this product. Obviously you can roll it, but I thought I would show you guys troweling it on so you can see just how thick this stuff is. So I'm not gonna put a whole lot on my trowel, just a little bit, just to kind of get started here. So as you can see, it spreads super nice. It goes on like butter. So if you're used to any like kind of the finer marmarinos or finer kind of Venetian plasters that go on kind of really buttery smooth, this is gonna be kind of similar to that. It is definitely a little bit more runny than the coarser stuff, but it covers really nice, really buttery smooth. And the cool part is you can trowel it on. Like, what kind of paint can you trowel on? Very nice coverage. This stuff does dry pretty quick. So as you can see, it's very opaque. It's not letting any of that brown come through. So this is really gonna be really good for blocking in some of those colors. Yeah, so we'll continue at this. So yeah, super easy, nothing crazy here. You don't really have to like do a specific technique if you're gonna trowel this on. The whole goal is for it to be perfectly smooth if you're gonna use a trowel. So, don't worry about like overlapping lines and like, doing anything crazy. It just needs to be smooth. So go over it. It dries, like I said, really quick. So, I guess you don't want to glob it on there and not like pull it back off. But other than that, it's super simple, really easy product to use. This is my first look, so I'm really enjoying this product here. I'm honestly shocked I could like a primer so much. So again, this is just a flat primer. There's no texture. The benefit of this is that you're gonna get a smooth finish with a trowel. You can do it with a brush too, or a roller, no big deal, just dilute it down. But really, this is just like a super nice primer. If I wanna dumb it down for you guys, super nice primer, thick primer that you can apply with a trowel. So that's kind of the main benefits there. Again, I'll link the product down below as always. And if you guys have any questions about this or other products, make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know, and hope to see you guys next time.